Hi guys, and welcome to my playthrough of the Incursion League of Path of Exile. Right, here we go, let's create a new character. Going for a... Please on the character. Summon a witch. I'll get my words out eventually. Okay. If I'm looking left and right, I've got OBS over to my right, so your left, and I've got my build notes over to my left, your right. Okay, so for those who are new, who are probably familiar with other role-playing games, particularly D&D, right, the characters we have a selection of. One of them is called a Templar. That's one on the left here. Again, think in D&D, think either cleric or paladin. We have Shadow, so think rogue, essentially. Marauder, barbarian. Think of a barbarian. A Scion, which is sort of a general, all-purpose, all singing, all dancing. Ranger, which is fairly self-explanatory. Ranged weapons, although it can use rapiers in this game. Duelist, think fighter in D&D. And Witch, which is fairly self-explanatory. Alright.
Why do the keen of mind seek to satiate their curiosity in darkness and depravity? Innocence is our father. Arieth is our mother. When a daughter strays from the light, she makes herself an orphan. Learn well the lessons that Wraeclast will teach you, witch. It is your only hope of finding your way home.
Okay. So, I'll probably pick the audio then. There you go, a bit of flavor text. In the comments, if you want me to keep all the flavor text in. If not, if you just want me to get on with it, tell me. Right, here we go. Here's a name for you. I play with dead things. Alright. Nope, already named. Oh, that's kind of obvious. What's a good name? I'll just shut my door while I'm thinking of it. Where's the door still open? I wasn't surprised that was already taken. Well, my D&D character's name is Olberth. So, I'm hoping to get the D&D on this channel, and on another channel called Tensor Gaming, eventually. But my character, this is something that hasn't been probably done. Olberth's big sister. Drum roll, please. There we go.
The very sand shivers with malice. There's a power here that welcomes me.
There you go. I'll keep on the tutorials in case you're a new player watching this to try and find out what the F is going on.
You and I, we're the only ones that made it to shore. Alive, anyway. Looks like you found something you can defend yourself with. Good. This place is crawling with criminals. There's smoke rising just east of here. Could be worth checking if
Die. There we go.
The dead will soon rise for me, not against me.
So you press 1, and then, yep. So we put that in our wand. Now, what I normally do, I don't normally have that. So what you can do now, actually, this cylinder is still equipped, and you can right-click it. You can always attack without moving, which is very handy. Sometimes you want that. Sometimes you want to uncheck it, but on a lot of cases you don't. Nope, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Here we go. Alright. Let's continue. Oh, come on. Die, please. That's better. I can't aim. Right, so when we getting down number 8, not normally what it is set to, but because I'm left-handed, I find because I'm using the mouse on my left hand. Will you stay still? Thank you. There we go. See, that's why you want the stop moving when you cast the skill, use the skill. For that very reason, because I nearly got myself killed then. There we go. And I'll just use the again, it's my numpad 4 because
I need more mana.
I'll just use the default skill while my mana is coming back. There we go. Oftentimes you don't quite make the level 2. Oh, will you? You won't do it. Always attack without moving. Can't do that one with that one. That's annoying. I do have a solution to this problem. Ta-da! There we are. So I just hold down N1, so I'll be in low on mana, I just hold down first numpad. Alright. Sorry, I'm a bit of a perfectionist, I like to go everywhere. Yeah, hang on, I'm recording. Hi. Yes. I'm recording. Okay. Okay. Finally. Took long enough. Let's hope we can get to level 2 before we do chest. Arcane Surge support. Each support spell will track how much money you spend, granting a buff on the total mana spent. Cannot support skills by totems, traps, or mines. Alright. Well, we'll fix this little red wagon first. Alright. Alright, come on. Thank you. There we go.
Dead woman by now.
Level 2. Over here. Stand still so I can kill you. Thank you. Alright, we got energy shield and... Yes, energy shield and... Here we are. Confirm point, yes. There we go, now we've got some energy shield. So what that does is it takes out of your... Well, it takes out of that first before it takes out of your life. And it will regenerate. At the moment, you don't have any life regen. But it will regenerate automatically. Armor is scrap, there we go. That's to buff that bond with that. That's good. We'll do that once we get into the town. fire. Oh, hello. Driftwood Wand, 11, 9, 11. District Scepter. 10% elemental damage, increased spell damage. Corroded Blade. We don't have any, Alrighty, so we don't have any whatchamacallits? Scrolls of Wisdom. There we go. Brain will engage. Which one do we want? Which one do we want? Which one do we want? The Scepter. Maybe. I'll grab that and see what happens. Alright, so we want to go in here. New help page unlocked. Okay. That's nice. Alright, so we go up here. That's our waypoint, so you'll figure what that does eventually. Talk to Tarkley. This is this bloke over here.
Fine work with Hillock. Where'd you learn to fight like that? No, forget I asked. We exiles have no history. Dominus took it from us when he had his blackguards dump us in the water out there. Here, got something for you. Should help you kill a few more of those undead bastards. Don't bother thanking me. The way I figure it, the longer we fighters live, the longer everyone lives.
Alright, raise zombies, what I want is being a summoner build. Okay.
Stay sharp out there.
A wayfish, waterlogged witch, washed up in Wraeclast. That's the first line of the poem I'm writing about you, Exile. Easy go. You could scorch a bloke with a look like that. The name's
Best go if you
captain of the good
roll
ship
with your
Mary
middle
Gull.
mouse, you can zoom in.
Alas, my Mary Gull is gone. My crew is gone. But my wits remain, after a fashion.
Tarkley, rescued from the waves, a stricken Bestel, fate's slave, from fallen crew and broken bark, Bestel lives, thanks to Tarkley.
Harold, the Mary Gull's cook, washed up on the rocks over yonder. Dead as a doornail he was, buried him myself. Then, a few days later, I see him on the beach. A little worse for wear, but upright, shuffling about. A land full of disturbing surprises, this Wraeclast.
Alright, so a few people leveling up. That's what that... If you wonder what the yellow flash is, it's leveling up like I did when I reached level 2.
I saw what you did to Hillock out there, Witch. Your black art is the reason you're here, in exile. It may also be the only thing that allows you to see another dawn. I'm Nessa, and I suppose I should thank you for ridding us of that putrid giant. Back in Oriath, I judged your kind without hesitation. In Wraeclast, I don't have that luxury. Lion Eye's watch isn't much, but it's ours. We could use you here, while you live. But should you wish to venture out, do just one thing for me. Out on the coast, amongst the wrecks, there must be a ship's medicine chest. I have many to care for, and there's only so much I can do with herbs and seawater. Tarkley's as good a man as you can find on this god-forsaken coast. He has some wrongs to right, no doubt. What they are, I've never asked, and I never will. If not for Tarkley, we'd all be dead. The Mary Gull ran aground on the tidal island trying to escape from pirates. As tends to happen here in Wraeclast, her crew met a far worse fate. Cannibals. Tarkley pulled Bestel from some hideaway in the wreckage. The ship's only survivor. Whether the ordeal fractured his mind or whether it was just in his nature all along, it's clear that Bestel sails a different course to the rest of us.
Alright, you can also purchase and sell items to Right, once we get Chromatic Orb, that will be helpful. And we finally have, there we go, Scrolls of Wisdom. Okay, we don't want to, no, put that back, there we go. Oh, no, sell that. Should have got the other, one of the other two. Never mind.
Take care.
Okay. Talk to Bestel. Yep, we're about to do that. Right. As soon as we've done this. Oh, that's right. Items and armor. That's right. Armorers. That's right. That's right. Brain not working.
There's an island, a hop, skip and a wade offshore of the terraces. That's where my merry gull ran aground. Watched the locals spit roast the ship's doctor, but his medicine chest might still be there, amongst the splinters and bones. It'd have everything Nessa might need. Dr. Shaky Hands Opton was lousy with a scalpel and even worse with a saw, but he knew his apothecary. Explains the shaky hands, if you ask me. Poor Nessa. Not even a mother herself, and yet she cares for us all. And what a sickly, pathetic brood we are. May she live to have her own family, a real family. If anyone deserves that, Nessa does.
Okay. Let's go and find this medicine chest.
I know that stench. Just like my sisters. Upon the pyre.
Okay. Once we actually get some stuff with some sockets in it. Yeah, that's not going to help us. Medicine chest. Oh, take off. There we go. Right, yeah, we're probably having as much life as you can. Options. Go and change the I didn't fill that. There we go. Save. So it's on the soft one. Gives it a little more flexibility, but item filters essentially is like this character's not going to use like big swords and axes or anything, is it? So there's not a lot of point in her. There we go. That's what I mean.
I need
now
more mana.
Right. Make it a bit safer. Alright, so we raise zombie, and what we'll do is put on a track how much money you spend on granting buff and total mana reaches a threshold, cannot support skills used by totems. After spending a total of 6 mana to support skills, Arcane Surge grants 11 more spell damage. Arcane Surge grants 10 more cast speed. Cast speed when you're doing is very handy, so means that our is going to be a little slower, but oh well. That hit something solid. There we go. Get out of there. If I could aim, that'd be great. Hey, zombie. Yes, overlay map, do that, yes. So if you think, when I do all of this map, you just go and have a look. Iron hat, there we go, level 3. There we go, maximum energy shield. Yes. Yeah, that's not terribly useful to me. Another zombie that's about to. Yeah, there he goes. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. That's right. Oh, there we go. That's right, I don't have enough buttons. Why isn't it working? Driftwood one. Aha! We want a 3-link. Hoping for my other build. Gauntlets. You wanted a mace. Yeah. Actually, I'll do that because I normally have that, and that's when I finally get skeletons. That's usually where it comes from. Yeah, no, that's not terribly useful to us. I don't seem to get too many frame drops. A few of these driftwood scepters, so it's not going to be terribly appropriate. 2 right now. Okay. Come on. Yeah, zombies will be pretty light work of other zombies. If I actually hit something, I might have to turn the sensitivity. See if that helps. Let's try and get back on there so I can deal with it. Ooh, nasty. And another scroll of wisdom. Come on. Mana flask could be great, guys. Don't rush into it though. I mean, oh, hello. Goat hide buckler. So maybe you can use, like, you've got increased movement speed, So we might go with that for now. See if that works. Yeah, a lot of this is experimentation. There we are. Fresh batch of zombies. You're gonna watch this one because she throws flames at you. So you keep moving. There we go. So it's just a case of just attacking and retreating. Okay. Driftwood. There we go. That's the ticket. Alright. Energy shield, mana regen. That's probably more useful at the moment. So we might come up this one first. Okay, that doesn't help us, it's the wrong. Okay, let's have a look at this one. So these are what these do. You right click that one, you left click this. Right? Right, and then you hold an Alt to see what you had before. Spell damage to intelligence 10 to mana. So that's. I am very much liking that plan, and then we need to take right click your gem, click it in there, like that. Alright, so when we're back in town, we'll sell a couple of these to a vendor. Okay. Oh, hello. There we go. So if you wonder whether they're blue and the other ones are white, blue is magic items. White is just so normal item. Well, you do get a couple of what they call suffixes. So, all right, maximum energy shield. So 15 and plus 7 to fire resistance, which is good. You get certain resistances in this game: fire, cold, and chaos, and another one, and I can't remember. Right, so we need two. Where's some? We need to kill something else, so we have another corpse. Use as a doombi. Like that. There we go.
Khan's canoe struck this sand with the force of destiny. At his beck, the greatest war host in Karui history tamed the wild sea, their canoes coupling with the land one by one. Lion-eyed gemlings met us with shining metal and bold words. Hyri's arrows withered their pride, Calm's axis silenced their despair. Marseilles Lion-Eye fought bravely to the last. Calm honored him with a place on his belt. Calm has shown Wraeclast our Karui strength. Calm will teach Wraeclast the Karui way.
Right, so more flavor text, and again, a lot of these things you don't have to keep stand there and just read it all. It'll keep telling you. Now, waypoints. That's one of those. So if I want to do, I can go back to town, or once I've unlocked these, I can then go. As long as it's got a waypoint, I can then go and to that location. Right, we need to go into the title island. Thank you. There we go. We've got a firewall gem that's just leveled up.
I need more mana.
There you go. Bows aren't terribly useful to us. Have to tighten up the loot filter. Over there. Let's draw all the wisdom. Here we go. Hide gloves. Yeah, no, we've got. What do we got? Armor 6. What are they? Armor evasion rating 13. Oh, let's talk about them. Alright, more zombies leveling up. Excellent.
Calm has removed the eternal stain from this coast. The Empire's citizens decorate our meeting houses with their heads. Our warriors build homes for our families. Our families till the earth, fish the waters, fill the air with song. The Karui Way is yet a seedling here, but it grows, gains in pride and power every day. Calm has kept his promise. The time of the Karui has come.
Right, we've got 2 mana flasks for now, so hoping we'll get a bigger mana flask, medium mana flask, and medium life flask. A couple of my zombies are not feeling very well. Better. Right. I'm not putting this gem back. It's doing a lot from the. Let's tell you where we are. Arcane Surge. No. Thank you. Right. I hit somebody. Someone went, ugh. Oh, nasty. Yeah, cold damage can actually freeze you, so.
I think this Wraeclast will serve.
Alright, more mana regen. Alright. 1 mana okay. Then I'll start going around and then up there. Okay, probably wondering why there's different coloured. There you go, small mana flask. Which both are normal. Which one's that? That does 65. Yeah. Oh. As we get further in, I'll explain the different. More. There we go. Shield, which is going to be better than what we have. Okay. Shrink flask effect. That helps. by this. Spell damage. Well, it's got 3 blue sockets, so the greens are more dexterity based, blue are intelligence, and red are strength based skills. Alright, take the medicine chest to Nessa. Alright. And zombie. That's better. Your feet beating cold. So I'm going to run wool shoes through the ocean. That won't damage them at all. So they're felt shoes. That up, is there? Transmutation. Sure, I'll put a link to the Path of Exile wiki in the description. Currently 6, 9. So yes, I want mainly blue sockets. Thing. Swords are no good to me.
I need more mana.
There you go. I think that's everyone accounted for. Again, bows don't help me at all. Alright, now I get to show you what a waypoint does. Yay! Can be a bit slow to start. Okay. Right, click on it. Click there. Let me teleport into town. Like that. And then we go and talk to Nessa.
I'd almost stopped believing in miracles. This medicine chest. It's greater than the serums themselves it holds. It tells us that we can do more in Wraeclast than merely suffer. I've not much to offer in return, but please, take something in thanks for what you've done.
Okay, Quicksilver Flask. We medium life flask, medium mana flask. Or with Quicksilver. Quicksilvers are very, very useful. Okay. Select a waypoint you previously activated to quickly return there. Yep, so that's what they're for. Okay. Stormberry support. Support Phantasm and Kill. Spell Cascade support. That's probably what we want. So, the apply effect area around the target location cannot support Val skills. Val will get into the lore as we go. Minion skills or used by titans or mines. So, that's not going to be very helpful on our Ray Zombie. Because it cannot support Val skills, minion skills. It's a minion skill. Right. When supported skills, okay. Support skills heal enemies or create minions. This is better. Phantasm on. Okay, there we go. Now, what has she got to sell? Mana Flask. 3 scrolls of wisdom for it. Sold. One level of transportation. Yes, these are all currency, so they're money essentially. Portal scrolls are very, very useful. Okay, so we've got 4 mana regen. Increased. So we might as well go with that one. That's right. Is it taking out of...
Be well.
Ah, right, okay. I didn't want that, thank you. So purchase items. Okay. The mana flask. Right, what I'm going to do is... Yeah, I can afford that, but I'm not going to have any if I find something good. Okay, so we're going to sell items. We're going to sell this, and this, and those 2 things. Right, we get things in return.
Take care.
So, you managed to salvage Shaky Hand's druggery. Nicely done. Nessa will put it to good use. More than that benumbed quack Hopton ever did.
Alright. Quest complete. So we've done that. Does Tarkley want to talk to me at all? Yes, Tarkley wants to talk to me. You can tell by the
Got a job for you, if you're willing. There's a pool near the mudflats needs investigating. You'll smell it before you see it. Stinks like a carcass in high summer. But that's not the worst of it. Dead birds walking. Animals don't rise up again the same as people do here. So if they aren't raising themselves, what's doing it for them? The answer's in that fetid pool. Clear the place out and kill whatever's raising those rowers. We've got enough living dead to contend with already. Founded by Marseus Lioneye as a supply station for his campaigns against the Karui. In its day, Lioneye's watch could be defended by just a small garrison of well-armed legionnaires. What have I got? A handful of starving criminals with driftwood clubs and rusted hatchets.
There we go. Yeah, okay. We can get rid of that now.
The Eternal Empire has some right nasty leftovers. Whether it's something in the air or in the water, no one stays dead in Wraeclast. Not the first time. It can take a little while, but sooner or later corpses wake up and go looking for breakfast. Though they might look like you or I, behind those eyes there's nothing but darkness and hunger. Whatever's got inside those folks is not even close to being human. That hat Bestel wears? Saw him pluck it from the real captain's head right before the cannibals barbecued the poor bastard. Waste not, want not, I suppose. Yes, Bestel's got a gift for telling tales, but I'd never call him a liar. The truth's always in there. You just have to listen for it. Nessa's the one keeps the rest of us from losing our minds. To be honest, when she first arrived, I didn't think she'd survive more than a day, 2 at most. She's been proving me wrong every dawn since. Heard a bard once sing that the fairest flowers bloom in the foulest places. He was bloody well right. I've seen many an exile pass through Lioneye's watch, and many more that simply pass on. Those letters are my way of keeping track, of remembering. Oriath might want to forget us all, but I'll be damned if I will. That medicine chest you found, it'll do more than you might think. The medicine will run out, it always does, but Nessa won't. Give that girl a sliver of hope and she'll carry it to the end of the world.
Alrighty, so what have you got to buy? Yeah. Nothing that's gonna help us much. Okay.
Stay sharp out there.
Excellent. Well, we might wind it up there. Thank you for watching. Again, if you want to keep it, it's probably been a bit boring because it's the first one. If you want me to keep the dialogue in, please let me know. If you want me to just skip it, if you're not interested, let me know in the comments, and I won't. I'll skip it all. Alright, thank you for watching. Bye!